Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to the Stick It Dan Instagram hop. Today we are celebrating our boss lady Ashley's 6th anniversary of managing and running the Stick It Dan blog. So let's jump straight into it, shall we? And a bit of warning in advance because this process video was far too long. I ended up heavily editing it, so there will be some jumping at places, just like here, where I didn't include how I created the background. I think it's quite self-explanatory. I like that pattern paper, both the A and the B side, so I ended up using both of them on the layout. And because I did some border punching on the floral side of the paper, I lost a little bit from the width of the 12 by 12 measurements, so I had to add another piece of cardstock, which is the bright pink one, which is also scalloped. I used a different punch for that, and it just gives a little bit of contrast. It brightens the page up. It goes really well with the colours of the flowers on the floral paper. And it just gives a little bit of girliness to it, really. And once the background was created, I matted the photos onto pattern paper and cardstock. I added a bit of packaging material to the back of them just to lift them off the background. And then I went on to selecting the embellishment pieces. So this is the Maggie Holmes Garden Party embellishment pack. And I'm just selecting a few bits and bobs, and I also used floral pieces from the Marigold collection because I wanted this layout to be floral. I wanted to include a lot of floral pieces. So in here I'm planning to add secret journaling to the page, and I need to create a little pocket to put the journaling into. So I just used copy paper just to find the right size for this little pocket, and I'm planning to use that pink heart to contain my journaling behind the photos. So in here I'm just adhering the two halves together, and then playing around, trying to find the right position for that little pocket. This way, this would be ideal, but of course then it leaves the pocket visible on the layout. So then I'm turning it around and finding a way in which the pocket can be hidden. So I'm planning to just put some floral embellishment pieces around the photos to hide the pocket. So I replaced the copy paper with cardstock in here. I'm adhering the photos and then making a start on embellishing this little cluster. So here is the floral pieces from the Marigold collection, which I actually purchased specifically for this layout. This is really sad, but here it is. And I'm just shuffling the flowers around, trying to find the right pieces for the right places. So this is going to be quite a long process. I did cut some of this out. Nobody needs to see how I adhere a piece of paper to a piece of paper. But I did try to keep some of the decision-making process in the video because some of it is quite lengthy, and I just think sometimes it's good to see that for some people it doesn't necessarily come together easily. It does take some slow decision-making. I am quite a slow crafter, and this layout definitely took quite a long time to bring together. So while I'm doing this on the video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the papers and the embellishments I chose. These photos have been waiting a very, very long time to be scrapbooked because they have been waiting for the right collection to come along. and that collection is the Garden Party collection from Maggie Holmes. And it's because this collection just reminds me of my childhood so much. I'm sure that my mother had a shirt that had the same stripes as the stripy paper on the background, and she also had a floral shirt which was very similar to the floral pattern. It was a different color combination, but yeah, so this paper is my ultimate favorite, and it's pretty special, and I just thought this would be a good time to scrap these photos. So what I'm doing here is I'm basically grounding the layout. I just wanted something horizontal. All the lines were going vertically, the photos were stacked on top of each other, and I just needed something to run horizontally, just give that bit of foundation to the page. So I'm just adding a scalloped strip of glitter paper, the little tag, and also a gold puffy scallop embellishment piece from the same collection, from the Garden Party collection. And then I think after that we go on to the other side, which is a very similar process, except it hasn't got the heart for the journaling and the pocket, but it will be, I will be attaching all the floral pieces around the two photos. So while I'm doing that, let me talk a little bit about our Instagram hop. As you probably know it by now, we're doing this Instagram hop in celebration of our boss lady Ashley's 6th anniversary of running and managing the Stick It Down blog. And the design team members had the opportunity to choose any of the sketches ever featured on Stick It Down, just to create this celebratory layout. And this is a good opportunity for anybody really to join in, to trial out one of our layouts. But if you would like to be in with a chance to win our grand prize, you can just hop along on our Instagram hop. The order of the hop is published on the Stick It Down Instagram account, and also along all the design team members' accounts who are partaking in the hop. And once you completed the hop, just return to the Stick It Down Instagram account and leave a message that you have completed the hop to be entered into our draw to win the grand prize. So lots of fiddling involved in here, unfortunately. I wanted this layout to be perfect. I wouldn't usually be putting so many florals onto such a busy background, because the floral background was quite busy, but I really wanted to push the boat out with this layout. And when it came to the title, I couldn't find any alphas in my stash that would have been suitable for this layout that I would have liked. And I quite like the idea of maybe a brushed font or something like that. So I ended up cutting the title with my silhouette portrait, and then I added little gold alpha tiles for the subtitles. And I'm just doing the finishing touches here. I'm adding a few phrase stickers and a couple of puffy hearts because this memory was pretty special. and then also I wanted to make it super duper sparkly and super duper girly, so I added some sequins. These are from Spiegelmom Crafts, and I really didn't like those large sequins at the time, and I thought, oh, that's no good. But looking at it now, I kind of wish that I included them. I think it would have been quite complementary, but as it is, I didn't. So let's move on. I chose 2 different sequin packs. I picked the pinks out from one of them and different shades of blue from the other one, and possibly turquoise one, just to give it a nice mix. And yeah, so this bit is quite self-explanatory. I didn't include in this process video the sticking down of the sequins because that involves me leaning over and showing the back of my head, which I'm not very comfortable with, and also nobody needs to see it. Nobody needs to see me sticking sequins onto a layout. So here is the completed layout and the heart for the secret journaling. I hope you like my layout. It's pretty special to me. And thanks for watching my process video, and thanks for hopping along with us. Bye bye now.